Breaking news. Let's get to it. That highly anticipated April jobs report has just been released, and it's actually beating expectations. NewsNation's Alicia Nieves is live on Wall Street. Alicia, you've been following this one all morning. Lay out what's in it and what this means for the economy.
Yeah, this is probably one of the most important pieces of economic data, as I mentioned earlier, that we're going to get all month. And this is a Goldilocks report, to say the least. This is a report that turned positive. You have 177,000 jobs added for the month of April. The expectation was about 133,000 jobs. So this is a nice beat for this report. But it is down lower from about 228,000 that we saw in March. Unemployment, that was a key number that we were going to focus in on. 4.2% is the unemployment rate. That remains unchanged, and that is what economists were looking for here. So as you saw a moment ago there, the pre-markets, the stock market looking to open up in positive territory on this report as it tamps down those concerns of a recession, right? That's something that's been, fanning the flames over the last couple of weeks. This report signaling that we're not seeing substantial job losses, at least for the month of April so far. And that was a worry with tariffs, induced potential concern there. I will say, though, something to look out for with this report is that the timeline of it. This report goes from March 15th to April 15th. It doesn't take account the last 2 weeks of April, where we saw some 100,000 job cuts be announced by companies like UPS and Intel. That's something that's not going to come until the May jobs report. But for right now, this report really good. I want to point out two other pieces of data that are really important in this report that do signal some positive news for our economy. That is the average work week. That's unchanged at 34.3 hours worked in a week. That's really important because the worry was not only that we would see job losses, but we would see employers start to pull back on hours with concerns. So far, we're not seeing that. We're also not even seeing that in the manufacturing sector. That's also unchanged there. And then the average hourly earnings, that's also remaining relatively unchanged, still up about 6 cents for the average worker. So the White House likely going to tout this, Markie, as a perfect report, as a health of our economy. It's still going strong. I expect any minute now the president to put out a post on Truth Social to that point there, Markie.
Yeah, because this was a lot more jobs than expected. Employment continued to trend up in healthcare, transportation, warehousing, financial activities, social assistance. Alicia, how will today's findings impact the Fed's decision when it comes to rates?
Yeah, just really quickly, speaking of the jobs added that you mentioned, the only sector we really saw a downward trend was on the federal government side. That's no surprise with DOGE cuts. But in terms of what you're mentioning there, the impact to rates, I mean, this could potentially signal to Fed Chair Jerome Powell whether he should or should not make a rate cut. The president obviously has been very vocal in wanting to see that happen. But it's kind of a Goldilocks picture. It would have been easier to determine if the Fed was going to do a rate cut if we saw a substantial downward pressure on unemployment, because the Fed uses rate cuts to kind of stimulate the economy. Right now, the economy, it says, is doing pretty well. And so with the lingering concern with inflation and tariffs potentially elevating inflation, I would imagine that we might not see a rate cut next week. But the markets and the wisest minds on Wall Street, certainly wiser than mine, are going to process that throughout the day, Markie.
Yeah, we will wait and see. And I know, Alicia, you just said we're waiting to see when President Trump might weigh in on this. We just popped up Truth Social. It looks like that site is down for right now, so we'll keep on refreshing and see when he officially weighs in. Alicia Nieves, thank you so much, live from Wall Street this morning.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.